guys, it's Miss Howell. Today I'm going to read Don't Call Me Grandma. Great-grandmother Nell is scary. Once I forgot and called her grandma. She yanked my ear. She leaned in close and said, "It's grandmother, my pretty," just like the witch in The Wizard of Oz. Great-grandmother Nell fries fish and boils grits for breakfast. I like fish, but for breakfast? And with the heads on and the creepy fisheye looking right at me from my plate? Great-grandmother Nell likes the beach. When we go, she poses in her bathing suit like she's a movie star. I pretend to be a movie star too, but she clicks her tongue. "Scandalous," she says, so I stop. Great-grandmother Nell has a short, stubby glass with a picture of a spider on one side. She fills the glass with something that looks like apple juice, and it takes tiny sips. One spider glass full lasts all day. She let me taste it one time. Yuck, now I know why she takes tiny sips. "Why do you drink it?" I ask. "Heart medicine," she says, "for my broken heart." I reach for her, but she turns away. Great-grandmother Nell never hugs. Great-grandmother Nell is prickly, but her bedroom isn't. A princess could sleep in there. I'm not allowed to play in great-grandmother's room, but sometimes she lets me go in, just to look. A ballerina doll sits in the middle of the bed, her long cloth arms and folded legs just right. I want to pick up the ballerina, but her expression makes me think she might tell. Great-grandmother Nell has a special dresser called a vanity. It has a cushiony stool in front of mirrors all around, and even on the shelves. Great-grandmother Nell looks in the mirror and growls. When she turns and growls at me, I squeal and run away, hoping she'll chase me, but she doesn't. Great-grandmother Nell's room smells sweet like lilacs and roses, powder puffs and lipsticks and nail polish and wigs and pearls and earrings and bottles and bottles and bottles of perfume crowd the vanity shelves. Mirrors make it look like there are more bottles than there really are, all shapes and sizes and colors, fancy glass, blue and green, pink and yellow from New York or London or Paris. The ones I like best have sparkly glass tops with stems that great-grandmother dabs behind her small ears. "Here," she says, and dabs me with a little that smells like vanilla. Then she sniffs me hard and loud with her wide nostrils. Great-grandma Nell is stern, but she is glamorous. Her skin is chocolatey brown and her lips are painted ruby red. After she puts on lipstick, she presses her mouth into a tissue. She colors my lips too and then shows me her tissue trick. "To make sure you're wearing just enough, but not too much," she explains. I pucker my lips and kiss the air. Great-grandmother Nell never kisses. Great-grandmother Nell is 96, and she remembers every minute of her life. All of it, from the day I was born, she tells me. She remembers when she only had to pay 14 cents to see a double feature at the movie, and a Hershey bar cost a nickel. She remembers the time her sour cherry pie won first prize at the church picnic, and Mary Ella Carter, who always bragged about her blue ribbon blueberry pie, was mad as a hornet. She remembers the time her best friend said they couldn't be friends anymore because of her brown skin. "Is that when your heart got broken, grandmother?" I ask. She looks out the window and she whispers, "The first time." I pat her hand and she lets me. Papa says great-grandmother Nell won't be with us much longer because she's so old. I don't think he's right. She's old, but she's not worn out. Tonight I climb out of bed and sneak into her room. The ballerina is sitting on the vanity stool watching other ballerinas in the mirror. She won't notice me. A lamp is on by the bed, but great-grandmother Nell is sleeping. I can tell because she's snoring like a dragon. No fire is coming out, but her nostrils get bigger and smaller every time she breathes. Even asleep, great-grandmother Nell is scary. But I like her that way. I give her a little hug. She smells like peaches. I kiss my grandma. She won't even know.